Hi, Vesper here. I hope you're having a great week. Pretty recently, the Paralives team dropped a video titled Paralives Town Event Showcase, and I'd love to share my thoughts and hear yours about everything showcased. So let's jump into it. At the beginning of the video, we see the new paper pop up. In the game, it's Monday the 1st of spring. There's a little welcome message for whatever household you're playing for the first time. It's very cute. Below that wholesome welcome message is an advertisement for the Astronomy Club gathering happening at the Mountaintop Park. Players are able to select Show on Map to see exactly where the event is happening, which is quite useful. Anissa then heads over to the Mountaintop Park, and there's such a sweet setup waiting for her. I see snacks, telescopes, and laptops. I love the spilled popcorn detail. It makes the situation feel so much more immersive. Another thing, the laptops are such a great detail because even casual astronomers and astrophotographers usually need a laptop because many telescopes actually connect to computers. I wonder if there will be an astrophotography skill implemented in the future. I'd be absolutely obsessed with it. Imagine your characters taking photos of the night sky and being able to print and hang them. That would be so lovely. Anyway, when Anissa uses the telescope, her science skill begins increasing, obviously. And there's a pop-up that reads, "What strange phenomenon is happening in Paralives?" That's so exciting to me. What could it be? What do you think it is? I wonder if it's related to maybe occults, witches, or werewolves, or vampires. That would be pretty sweet. I love everything fantastical and magical. The next day, Tuesday, the 2nd of spring, there's an advertisement for a yoga class that's free to all residents being held at the community center. I won't lie, I was a bit confused here because I don't see the community center anywhere, but I do see a fence, so maybe it's just not in frame. Anyway, Anissa participates in the yoga class and her exercise and fitness skills increase. I have to say, I really love the skill system so far. I love that there are kind of skill trees, if that makes sense. Moving on to Thursday, the 4th of spring. Perhaps there aren't any events on Wednesdays, or perhaps they just want to leave some things for players to discover during early access. It looks like there's something about an initiative to rebuild the community center. I'm obsessed with that. I seriously love that so much. This is something that can give our save files weight and movement and progression. Also, this little bit about the train is sending me. Justice for the train. Anyway, Thursday's event seems to be a weekly treasure hunt around the castle plaza. And of course, Anissa finds a chest. And in the chest, she finds a poppy. I think that's supposed to be a funny way of saying grandfather clock or something, maybe some Paris slang. I just thought it was funny because I'll be telling my friends, I'm getting on Paralives to look for a poppy. Like, what? And if by any chance that's a legitimate way of referring to a grandfather clock, I'm just immature and I concede. On Sunday, the 7th of spring, there seems to be a Sunday market at the Castle Plaza, as well as a free yoga class at the Industrial District Park. I love that there's yoga in different spaces. Similar events happening in different spaces where it still makes sense, of course, is pretty great. It keeps gameplay feeling fresh. So here we can see the Sunday market. Right now, it looks like there are just a couple of stalls. I'm sure they'll add more later. Imagine there was like a little caricature stall and your parrot could go get their picture drawn or something like that. I'm sure they have all kinds of ideas in their back pockets. I love that there's stuff to do. You can hit the weights or maybe go paint. I see an easel over there, and I think you can get some food too. Next, we see an oddities stall, and oddities apparently change every week. I love this stuff. The very first character I make will be buying everything here every single week. I can assure you. So there are definitely more stalls. Love that. It looks like the next stall is a fashion stall with, honestly, a pretty good amount of different styles. Look at how the rug is clipping through the ground. That's so funny. I'm sure they'll work on all that stuff down the line. Another thing, I just wanted to freeze this frame for a moment. We're not shown any interactions at the stall to the left, but those little anime figurines are so cute, and I really love that there's a little anime stall at the market as well. And that's the entire showcase. As you can see, the Paralives developers have been working so incredibly hard. They've been so incredibly transparent with us through everything, and even more so after the delay was announced. Also, I think all the additions to the game Proof that delaying Paralives was ultimately a good idea. Let me know what you think of the showcase and what you're most excited for. I'm very curious. Thank you so much for watching. I'm a newer creator, so if you enjoyed the video, a like and or a kind comment goes a long way. I have so much planned for my channel and we'll be uploading lots of Paralives videos upon early access. So if you're interested in any of that, do remember to subscribe. Again, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.